Alright, so I believe we're on, and we will be doing King of the Ring. And unfortunately, the SmackDown episode that I did yesterday, unfortunately didn't get saved to Twitch. I'm not sure why. But anyway, we're here right now, and we will be doing our second pay-per-view for the Metal Universe, and it's King of the Ring. Even though it has the payback background, and I think it takes place in a different arena, but just close your eyes and pretend that's the King of the Ring. Well, luckily, in 2K16, they will have King of the Ring arena in 2K16 due to Stone Cold mode. So next year in 2K16, when we do King of the Ring, we'll actually have King of the Ring, imagery and arena and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we will be starting off King of the Ring with the end of a feud. That's Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Nash in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Then in the second match, it will be a Divas Championship match. Nikki defends the Divas title against Paige. And in the European Championship, Alberto defends the European Championship against Mark Henry. Then Naomi defends the Women's Championship against Summer Rae. And Andre the Giant defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Kane. And Daniel Bryan defends the WWE Championship against Seth Rollins in a TLC match. And finally, to end the show, we're going to be having the King of the Ring, with superstars from both Raw and SmackDown. And in the King of the Ring tournament, we will have Dean Ambrose, The Crow, Wolf Corpse, Big E, Kofi Kingston, The Miz, Stone Cold, and Bad News Barrett. So it's going to be a great lineup here. So let's go ahead and get this King of the Ring pay-per-view started. We started off with a Falls Count Anywhere match between Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Nash.
To the ring, from Hollywood, with 213 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
And we are hearing some love for the superstar here.
And here comes Kevin Nash. And this whole feud started.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing 308 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Wow, let's get a look at Kevin Nash, Kane. He looks to be in phenomenal shape for this one.
Well, that's nothing new, Cole. Nash has always been great physical condition.
Well, anyway, like I was saying before I was interrupted by the ring announcer, this whole feud started about the week before Backlash, when The Miz, Kevin Nash, and Dolph Ziggler all participated in a triple threat match to decide the #1 contender for the European Championship. Dolph Ziggler won, but ended up failing his quest to become the European Champion, and Kevin Nash took offense to this, and he claimed that if he had won the #1 contenders match, he guaranteed that he would have won the European Championship at Backlash. So there's a lot of bad blood between these two, and they're going to settle it in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's going to be a historic night, King of the Ring. A king will be crowned here tonight. And whoever wins King of the Ring, they will get a championship opportunity at the next pay-per-view, Bad Blood. And here we go. Nash sends Ziggler flying into the ropes. Kevin Nash gets the early advantage here. Kevin Nash sending those right hands into Dolph Ziggler's face. And a neck breaker by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler looking to make a comeback here. Dolph Ziggler with that submission hold on.
You can't bring up the name Kevin Nash and not talk about the close-knit group he was part of called The Click. This was a major group behind the scenes in the mid-90s that had a major...
Now Kevin Nash. Well, Dolph Ziggler sends Nash into the corner. Those shots to the midsection by Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler with those millions of elbows. There's a reason he's called to show off. Kevin Nash sends Dolph Ziggler to the corner. Now back body drop. Now Kevin Nash going outside the ring. Remember, this is Falls Count Anywhere. No disqualification, no count out. You can pin anywhere in the arena. And it looks like Kevin Nash has a... What is that? I believe that's a baseball bat. The baseball bat goes flying outside. Dolph Ziggler just barely avoiding that baseball bat. Now Dolph Ziggler going to the outside and picks up the baseball bat. What's he going to do now? And Kevin Nash. Look like Kevin Nash avoiding that. Now Dolph Ziggler picking up the baseball bat and nails Kevin Nash in the back with it several times. A DDT on the baseball bat to Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler going for the cover right here. Can he get it? And only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Now Kevin Nash bringing the baseball bat. And he nails Dolph Ziggler. Now Kevin Nash setting up. Look what you have planned here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going, I think he's going for the jackknife powerbomb, and he hits it. Now Kevin Nash for the win. Can he get it? He gets it. Kevin Nash has won this match. Dolph Ziggler made a valiant attempt, but in the end, Kevin Nash has won this match. You have to wonder if Kevin Nash was right. You have to wonder if Kevin Nash would have won the European Championship if he was given the opportunity. What an opening match. Coming up next, it's time for some Divas action. It's going to be Nikki Bella defending the Divas Championship against the anti-Diva, Paige. Nikki Bella winning the Divas Championship just a couple weeks ago on Raw in a big fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match for the championship, which also involved the former champion Paige, AJ Lee, and Nikki's sister Brie, with Nikki Bella getting the win by pinning her own sister. But the former champion Paige is ready for action, and she's on a mission, and that mission is to get back the title that she never lost. Paige getting this title opportunity by defeating AJ Lee last week on Raw in a #1 contenders match. That's what it's all about for the Divas Championship. And here we go. This match is on. And a lock up here. And Paige takes Nikki Bella down and has a headlock on her.
Say this, she has the opportunity to lose her Diva Championship tonight. She can't afford to take this one lightly.
Paige using her feet right there.
Paige with the early advantage here.
When you've been in this business for literally your entire life, like Paige has, you know what you have to do inside that ring to be successful. And what I think
a jawbreaker reversal by Nikki Bella. Now working over the leg of Paige. And now another lock up here. And now a headlock by Nikki Bella.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one can come out ahead. You mentioned Paige's willingness to get dirty earlier. I noticed that
lock up. Another lock up here. It's been back and forth action in the opening minutes of this match. A takedown by Nikki Bella.
She's an incredibly gifted technician. Her fisherman suplex is among the best I've seen. And that cradle DDT, or rampage as she likes to call it, is so dangerous.
And a jawbreaker reversal by Paige, taking a page out of Nikki Bella's book, so to speak.
Doing a great job of turning that one around. She's got her.
Paige with a knee to the face. A suplex.
And Paige shows us some clever offense here. Oh, man. Oh, no.
A backbreaker to Nikki Bella by Paige. It looks like Paige is back in full control again. That drop kick to the back.
Should be a phenomenal main event.
Oh, yeah. You aren't going to want to miss what happens there.
Here we go. The Paige turner. Paige hits the Paige turner on Nikki Bella. Could we have a new champion here tonight? And only a 2 count. And Paige looks shocked by this. I don't think she was expecting for Nikki Bella to kick out. But Paige is setting up. Paige is setting up for the Rampager. For the Rampage. And I don't think Nikki Bella is going to kick out of that.
This could do it.
New champion. Can we have a new champion? No, a 2 count. Nikki Bella somehow, some way, kicking out of the Rampage. And inside cradle by Nikki Bella. Could we have a champion? And a new and a 2 count. A 2 count. Some really close calls here right now. Either one of these women could walk out Divas champion. Both Divas want to be the champion here. And it's only a matter of time before we find out exactly who wins this.
She does it again.
Nikki Bella would have kicked to Paige. Paige with a reversal. Side slam to Nikki Bella from Paige.
That did it. That's devastating. Paige spots the chance and takes it.
And again, another possible momentum shift in this matchup.
Our reverse was here. This is anyone's ball game. Those shots to the midsection of Paige from Nikki Bella.
Nikki's just a force in that ring. Oh boy, do I love this. And I got the best seat in the house.
A leg drop. A leg drop from Nikki Bella. An odd hurricanrana from Nikki Bella. And Nikki Bella going for the win right here. Can she retain here and now? And Paige kicks out. I mean, at the very last second. Paige going for the cover after that tornado neck breaker. Can she get it? And a 2 count. Nikki Bella kicking out the last second. What a match this has been so far. Both of these divas want so badly to be the top diva in the division. They want to be the champion. Oh wait, hold on, the Paige Turner. The Paige Turner by Paige. Will this be enough? Will we have a new Divas champion here and now? And we got it! Paige has won the Divas championship. It was a back and forth contest. But in the end, all Paige had to do was hit the Paige Turner with a 1, 2, 3 to win the second Divas championship of her career.
Here is your winner and new Divas champion, Paige.
Oh my God, new champion.
And will things in the WWE ever be the same again?
And coming up next is for the European Championship. Alberto Del Rio defends the championship against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Alberto Del Rio is set to defend the European Championship against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Mark Henry has been campaigning for several weeks for a title shot, and here at King of the Ring, he finally gets his opportunity. Mark Henry set for action. Last month at Backlash, Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler faced off for the European Championship, with Del Rio retaining. But Del Rio is set for arguably the biggest challenge in this championship reign when he faces off against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Alberto Del Rio holding that European Championship for quite a while now. Ever since the beginning of this universe, he's held it. But could this be the night where it all ends? We'll find out in just a few short moments. As Mark Henry has Alberto Del Rio in the headlock and a headbutt to Alberto Del Rio. That kick to the back by Mark Henry. Looks like Mark Henry has the early advantage here. Mark Henry is in control the opening minutes of this match.
Oh my gosh! And now it's Mark Henry with momentum. There's a good reason.
Backbreaker by Mark Henry. So far, Alberto Del Rio hasn't really been able to get out of the ballpark. Alberto Del Rio hasn't been able to get out of the starting gate, really. But now, a kick to the gut by Alberto Del Rio, and it looks like Alberto Del Rio is trying to make a comeback here. Get some offense in for the first time in this match. What a kick to the head by Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio coming back here. Alberto Del Rio dead set on keeping the European Championship, whatever it takes. A back body drop by Mark Henry.
And he dodges that one. And a jaw-jacking punch. And that one hurt his hand. Great move. Ouch. Wow. Look at that great flexibility.
Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio coming back here. Those kicks to Mark Henry.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Ouch! You can hear that in different time zones.
And what a backbreaker by Alberto Del Rio. Just the strength of Alberto Del Rio. And now Alberto Del Rio with that submission hold. Will Mark Henry have to tap out right here? Will Del Rio be able to retain the European Championship? And Mark Henry escapes. And Alberto Del Rio. That shot to the head. Now Alberto Del Rio going for the pin. Can he retain the championship? And only a 2 count. Mark Henry kicks out at 2. Why Night's went so far. Dolph Ziggler losing to Kevin Nash in that Falls Count Anywhere match. And just a few moments ago, we saw the Divas Championship change hands. had one title change here tonight. Will we see another title change right here and right now? Mark Henry with a cover, falling that elbow. Only a 2 count. Backbreaker by Mark Henry. Uh-oh. What a power slam by Mark Henry. And Mark Henry going for the cover. Will Mark Henry be the new European champion? And he gets it. Mark Henry, the new European champion. Alberto Del Rio, valiant effort, but ultimately Mark Henry was the better man here.
European champion, the world's strongest man.
Alberto Del Rio tried his best to retain, but in the end, Mark Henry wins. Mark Henry, the new European champion here at King of the Ring. The second title change here tonight. Is this an omen? Is this a sign of things to come? Will we see more title changes here later tonight at King of the Ring? The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, the new European champion. And the next match is for the Women's Championship. Naomi defends the Women's Championship against Summer Rae. We already saw the Divas style change hands. Could the same be said for the Women's Championship? Naomi, the women's champion, she won it last month at Backlash from Natalya. Set to defend it tonight against Summer Rae. This past Thursday on SmackDown, Summer Rae defeated Tamina Snuka in order to be the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. And she is ready for this match. On a pre-show earlier tonight, she declared that she would be the new Women's Champion. And it's just a matter of time until we find out whether she predicted correctly or not. Here we go, and this bout is for the Women's Championship, and a lock-up between the two. Naomi working over Summer Rae's arm.
this is your favorite type of questioning, but please remember, this is a family show.
Summer Rae working over the arm of Naomi.
Well, she's been on a big roll as of late and is now in this match to determine the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. It'll be tough, but she can't think about the title. Right now, she has to concentrate on just winning this match.
Naomi with a kick to Summer Rae. And Naomi with a neck breaker.
Devastating neck breaker.
What a kick to Summer Rae. Now those knees to the back. Naomi on a roll. And the opening minutes of this match.
Watch it, watch it.
Some full control here.
And a shot to the solar plexus.
And a Bronco Buster. The Bronco Buster by Naomi.
She's hooked. What a reversal.
And Summer Rae reversing. Summer Rae going to try and get back into this thing. She wants to be the new women's champion.
I bet you didn't think a woman this gorgeous could be so vicious. Oh, out of nowhere. Looks like the momentum is reversed here.
A kick to the back by Summer Rae.
And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one.
And another neck breaker by Naomi.
Oh, she does it again. Oh, no.
Another kick by Naomi, and this could be it. Naomi going for the cover here.
And a kick out by a hair.
Summer Rae kicking out too. And Naomi gets it. Naomi retains the title.
I wish that match could have gone on a little longer. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Let's go to the highlights here.
Naomi retaining the women's championship. Coming up next, it's the World Heavyweight Championship match. Andre the Giant versus Kane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant, he's been so dominant the past month or so. He's been the World Heavyweight Champion ever since the Metal Universe's creation. He defended against Brock Lesnar at Backlash last month, an Extreme Rules match with Andre retaining. And tonight, he faces off against the Big Red Machine, Kane. And here comes the Big Red Machine, Kane. A few weeks ago on SmackDown, Kane won a 6-man ladder match to be the #1 contender for this match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Kane looks ready. He is focused on being the next World Heavyweight Champion. It's going to be a battle of the giants here tonight at King of the Ring. Two championships have already changed hands, the European Championship and the Divas Championship. For the World Heavyweight Championship, also changed hands as well.
Introducing the challenger, weighing 323 pounds, Kane! And his opponent, from Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 476 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. The top prize on the SmackDown brand. And we're ready here. Now Andre the Giant just pushing Kane, shoving Kane twice, showing his dominance as the one true giant here in the WWE and on the SmackDown brand, and a giant body slam by Andre.
And he's displaying tremendous viciousness.
Kane. And with a shot to the leg by. But Andre sending Kane over the ropes. Andre getting Kane back into the ring. Kane coming back here. Andre dominated the first opening seconds of the match. Kane trying to make a comeback here.
He gets out of trouble there.
But an eye rake by Andre could change all of that. And a back body drop to Kane.
You hear how his leg connected? I agree with you, Ken. Andre's bear hug certainly is dominating. But for me, there's nothing better than watching Andre chop the chest of an opponent. Especially when he leaves that gigantic hand-shaped red mark on his opposition's chest.
Oh, man, you're right about that. His hand is almost the size of a normal man's chest. And his head, that thing is huge. I've been hit by Andre's headbutt. It's like getting hit
Kane getting sent to the corner by Andre. What a chop to Kane's head. What a move by Andre. And this could be it. Only a 2 count. Kane able to kick out at 2. Kane making a comeback here.
Showing some expert prowess here. Yeah, that family history between Kane and The Undertaker always has made for one of the most fascinating storylines in the WWE. For so long, they were each other's first to say
Now Kane trying to choke out Andre.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we
Kane
can see a lot of
releasing the
punishment
hold.
inflicted here.
A big body slam by Andre onto Kane. And Andre, and that move again. What a move by Andre. But Andre retained the title, and he gets it. Andre the Giant has retained the World Heavyweight Championship.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. And here's just some of the action we saw during the...
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
There should be no doubt in anyone's mind that he is the true and deserving champion.
Absolutely. What an incredible match.
Andre the Giant retained the World Heavyweight Championship. There's just one more championship match left to go here tonight. And it is for the WWE Championship. It will be a TLC match. Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the WWE Championship.
Daniel Bryan, the reigning WWE Champion, winning the WWE Championship just a week before Backlash in a big Hell in a Cell match. 6 days later, he would end up defending it at Backlash against Seth Rollins, with Bryan retaining. Just a couple weeks ago, Seth Rollins won a TLC match to win the right to come to King of the Ring, will be the new #1 contender. Seth Rollins claiming that Daniel Bryan winning at Backlash was just a fluke. Here comes Seth Rollins. And he's out to prove to the world tonight that he deserves to be the WWE Champion. He claimed that the Backlash match with Daniel Bryan, the Extreme Rules match, it was just a fluke. And he said that Daniel Bryan can't beat him again. Well, we're about to find out whether that's true or not in just a matter of moments. Here we go, this TLC match underway.
The first came over a decade ago at the 2000 SummerSlam. The rules are much like your standard ladder match. Your object is to climb around and retrieve the prize hanging down from above.
Bryan is looking incredibly impressive as of late. Oh my gosh!
Daniel Bryan in the early advantage. This is a TLC match. The only way to win is to retrieve the championship title hanging just overhead. And Bryan going up top. Now Seth Rollins getting back into this thing.
Bryan certainly had that one well scouted. Yeah, that's because Daniel Bryan is so prepared every time he steps in the ring. And did you hear the impact on that kick? No, not again. Oh my, look at this.
Now Daniel Bryan with those dangerous kicks. Seth Rollins with an elbow to Daniel Bryan in the corner. Seth Rollins dead set on being the new WWE Champion here tonight at King of the Ring. There's nothing more important to Seth Rollins than to be the WWE Champion. It will stop at nothing to be the new champion.
And he hits the drop kick. What impact!
What is going on? What is going on? Seth Rollins was like caught inside the ring, inside the canvas.
He probably cracked a couple ribs on that landing. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more.
Daniel Bryan looking to take advantage.
Back to the ring.
Daniel Bryan might be setting up for a win here. And now a dive! A dive! Daniel Bryan going for a dive and ended up breaking the table in the process. It just goes to show you just how crazy TLC matches can be.
Reversed by Daniel.
Looks like we're going back inside. You know, just a little too
And a stomp by Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins with the ladder, setting it up. Well, backbreaker by Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins set up the ladder. Modified full Nelson German suplex. And now Daniel Bryan with a German suplex of his own.
And again, the ladder comes into play.
Now Daniel Bryan setting up the ladder. Daniel Bryan climbing up. Oh no. Daniel Bryan just hanging. Hanging from that championship title. Seth Rollins able to pull him down. Looks like Seth Rollins is setting up for something.
Well, for a performer who's earned a reputation as being a vegetarian superstar, it's pretty ironic that one of Daniel Bryan's best finishing moves is the camel mutilation. But let me tell you, Daniel uses that hold to devastating effect. I've seen him do it.
Now, flying headbutt by Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
That looks like Daniel Bryan looking to set up a victory here. Bringing that ladder back into play. And wow, what a running knee by Daniel Bryan. And that has busted Seth Rollins wide open.
It's a sweet combination. And that thing can cause a whole lot of damage. And he's heading back in. He's got the steel steps again. Boy, did he get dropped or what? Look at this. Could it be?
And the curb stomp. The curb stomp to Daniel Bryan by Seth Rollins.
Good Lord, look at the fire.
But Daniel Bryan's back up. He is back up.
Outside of the ring, and there are no countouts in this match. And he gets leveled. Somehow, someway, he figured out a way to make this even more violent. Watch out! And that's a hard landing to the outside. Did you see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. Work was being put in by Daniel Bryan.
What a slam onto the steel steps. And that might be it. Daniel Bryan setting up the ladder. Daniel Bryan looking to retain his championship. Seth Rollins needs to get back into the ring if he hopes to win the title. And just in the nick of time, Seth Rollins comes back in. Now Seth Rollins going for the title. This is the perfect opportunity. Can Seth Rollins win back the title? Seth Rollins has got it. Seth Rollins has won the WWE title.
We got a couple of highlights here, and here's some highlights from the match. Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance. We may be looking
What a match that was. Seth Rollins. He's been bloodied.
And new WWE Champion, the Superstar.
What a tribute to the athletes of the WWE.
Seth Rollins,
Having superstars of this caliber
bloodied,
put on a performance
bruised.
like they did
He's been
is
battered. But it was worth it. It was worth it to him to become the new WWE Champion once again. Daniel Bryan, with a valiant effort, it was a back and forth battle. But in the end, Rollins was able to take advantage. Seth Rollins was able to win the WWE Championship. And now up next, it's the beginning of the King of the Ring tournament. And whoever wins this King of the Ring tournament will go on to Bad Blood to face either champion. If they're from Raw, they'll be facing Seth Rollins. If they're from SmackDown, they'll go on to face Andre the Giant. Okay, this was not the lineup I had. I don't know why they decided to change it. And change it to what we had. So I think there was someone else in this spot, but I decided to go ahead and replace him with Kane 2002. But anyway, I think we are set. And now the first match we'll have will be Dean Ambrose versus The Crow. Let's begin this King of the Ring matchup, this King of the Ring tournament. And here comes Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose on a bit of a roll lately, having defeated Xavier Woods this past Thursday on SmackDown, and is now set for the King of the Ring tournament.
The Superstar.
The WWE Universe letting them hear it.
approaching the ring from Detroit, Michigan, the Crow.
Oh, what a matchup this is going to be.
Okay, here we go.
What will happen in this, our main event?
Dean Ambrose versus the Crow. The first King of the Ring match. Who will advance? That's what we're here to find out.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up.
Another lockup.
Can come out ahead.
A headlock by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose can send over the top rope. The Crow pulling him back in.
What a beast Phantom's been so far.
Neither individual is going to back down here.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
And neck breaker by Dean Ambrose.
Neck breaker. Back and forth. How do these superstars keep doing it?
It's impact and then some.
That elbow did some damage.
And an elbow drop to the Crow.
You hear how his leg connected? He's in big trouble.
Phantom just a bit faster on that exchange. He does it again.
The Crow coming back here.
A sharp kick.
Telegraph. The superstar capitalizes.
Now Dean Ambrose setting up for a kick.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Another kick by Ambrose. Now Ambrose going for the cover. Will Ambrose advance, and he didn't even get any count.
Superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
Ooh, did you see the head snap back?
A flying elbow drop from the Crow.
The superstar with a counter out of nowhere.
He hits the drop kick from an incredible vertical leap.
Drop kick to the knee of the Crow. Send the Crow on the apron.
What a reversal. And that one hurt his hand. Ooh, that did it.
Now this fight has been taken to the outside, as we figured it would.
Careening spine first into the barricade.
Some shots to the head. Referee up to 6. The Crow getting back in the ring. Ambrose needs to get back in the ring before he gets counted out. Now Crow back in there. Referee restarting the count.
And it looks like we could be heading
Ambrose getting sent back into the ring by the Crow.
And he's heading back in.
A DDT by the Crow. And that could be all. 1, 2, 3. No, 2 count. Dean Ambrose kicking out the very last second. A Russian leg sweep by Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose with that submission hold. Will the Crow have to tap out? And Dean Ambrose releases the hold.
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. Will it be 2?
Dean Ambrose only getting a 2 count here. This match could go either way.
Whoa, he's measuring.
A back and forth battle so far. The Crow going for the win. And the Crow gets it. The Crow will be advancing into the King of the Ring tournament. It was a back and forth match, but ultimately the Crow ended up winning.
Here is your winner, the Crow.
An emotional victory here tonight.
You have to wonder if Andre the Giant and Seth Rollins, the champions of SmackDown and Raw, respectively, are watching this King of the Ring tournament very closely. Now it's going to be Kane versus Big E. These two faced off this past Monday on Raw, but now they're going to be facing off once again to see who will be advancing into the King of the Ring tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing 323 pounds, Kane.
It's going to take a lot to take the big red monster down tonight.
And that's for sure, Cole. Kane looks to be on an absolute mission here.
Kane and Big E faced off this past Monday on Raw with Big E getting the win. Kane looking to get revenge, but this matchup, it means so much more tonight. Who will advance into the King of the Ring tournament? We'll find out in just a matter of moments.
superstar.
I'm excited for this one.
Here comes Big E. He's been on a roll on Raw as of late. Recently main event in Raw against William Regal a couple weeks ago. A win in that match. Big E, one of the premier superstars on the Raw brand.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The one we've been waiting for.
Here we go, these two giants locking up.
Our main event.
Big E with the headlock on Kane. Kane reversing with a headlock of his own.
Nobody wants to give an inch in this.
A side slam by Kane, 2002. A leg drop by Kane, 02.
Michael, we talked all about how crazy it was when Kane joined the Authority, and when the Big Red Monster went after Daniel Bryan like that. It was awful. Let's face it, Team Hell No.
Sit down powerbomb by Big E.
In WWE history, when Kane did that, he put a stake right to the heart of all Team Hell No fans. That's just plain and simple truth.
Backbreaker
Backbreaker
by Big E.
This is a sickening assault.
Nice reversal there. Ouch. A stiff uppercut. Boy, did he get dropped or what?
Right on that late drop.
Well, I have to admit, when Kane became the director of operations, I was shocked. I just didn't think that
And
was
with those
gonna
stomps
happen. These guys
to the
were
New
dead.
Day's Big E.
Hell no. But when the Big Red Monster became the director of
Russian leg sweep
we saw a new
by Big E,
type of
reversing Kane.
a new form of annihilation.
A belly-to-belly suplex by Kane. Big E reversing. Backbreaker by Big E.
Reversal.
Another backbreaker by Big E.
Hey now.
Big Red Monster gets out of the way of that one.
He can really move
What so many counters by these two big men.
that one rocked him.
This is anybody's ball game now.
Opportunity to go high.
Kane going up to the top turnbuckle.
I don't know how much more damage.
What does he have planned?
Incoming. I'm not
Dropping that giant
missed like
fist
that. I'm wondering if he has
down
something
on
in
Big
his
E.
eye. Uh-oh, look at
And now Kane. Side slam to Big E. Now Kane going for the pin. Can he get it? Can he advance in this tournament?
this. And he almost had it.
And Big E gets the shoulder whip for a 2 count.
He sends his opponents flying.
Big E gets sent over the top rope to the floor by Kane. DDT. A DDT by Kane.
Kane setting it up.
What's Kane not playing now?
He's got his opponent. What's he going for here? Kane with the excellent move to get out. Look out for Kane. Now back to the ring.
Now both of them getting back into the ring before they get counted out.
Watch out here. Ow. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh, mama. Oh, my gosh. He got it. And he
Now
gets
Big E taking down Kane.
and he does it one more time. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Big E dropping Kane right on that top rope.
No, not again. That's it.
Now Kane setting up.
Uh-oh. Big move coming.
Kane could be setting up for his patented choke slam. And he hits it. Could Kane 02 win here? And he gets it. Kane 02 has won.
Tremendous win. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here is your winner,
Kane 02 getting some revenge from this past Monday. And Kane 02 will be advancing in the King of the Ring tournament. And now coming up next, it'll be Raw's Kofi Kingston versus SmackDown's The Miz.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from parts unknown, the Superstar.
The WWE Universe letting them hear it.
And approaching the ring, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 221 pounds, The Miz.
I'm excited for this one. I'll tell you what, Michael.
Here we go, the New Day's Kofi Kingston facing off against The Miz. Kofi Kingston representing Raw. The Miz representing SmackDown. Who will advance in this King of the Ring tournament?
The superstar's looking great here at the top of the first.
The Miz sending Kofi Kingston to the corner.
Big kick echoing around the arena.
Kofi Kingston reversing.
He was one step ahead on that one. And that one hurt his hand. Putting us all to flat. Skull-crushing impact. There's reversal there.
Kofi Kingston with a neck breaker.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Kofi Kingston dropping that knee into the face of the Miz. The moneymaker could be damaged.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
Now Kofi Kingston in control as of right now.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. Oh, the reversal.
Miz reversing.
You hear how his leg connected?
There's another great kick. The kick connects.
Look at this. Could it be?
Miz going for the win. Only gets a 2 count.
I don't think he got that shoulder up in time.
There's an eerie calm in the eyes of the Miz. He's relishing this one. Oh, man. He flies.
Kofi Kingston going up to the top turnbuckle for his dive. What a move that was by Kofi Kingston. He could just get a 3 count. And almost, the Miz just barely kicking out of 2. And what a kick to the Miz. Could this put the Miz away? He gets it. Kofi Kingston advances.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. Well, let's take a look at some of those highlights. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole...
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
And what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
Kofi Kingston advancing into the King of the Ring tournament. And now it is time for Stone Cold to face off against Bad News Barrett. Stone Cold representing Raw, Bad News Barrett representing SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Listen to this place. Everybody's on their feet. I love this atmosphere.
And the Texas Rattlesnake looks focused here tonight. He plans on becoming the next King of the Ring.
And approaching the ring From Preston, England, weighing 246 pounds, Wayne Barrett.
I've been looking forward to this one.
Here we go, Stone Cold and Bad News Barrett facing off. Stone Cold representing Raw, Bad News Barrett representing SmackDown. The final match in the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament.
Barrett showing no remorse. Neither individual is going to back down here.
Stone Cold with a suplex to Bad News Barrett.
Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. Look out what's going on here. Powerful slam. What a beast Steve Austin has been so far in this match. He's still not through. Austin spotted the opening. Oh, the punch connects. Austin sets it up.
That's it. He's done.
Stone Cold goes Wade Barrett with an easy kick out there. These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
Bad News Barrett. Now Bad News Barrett has the advantage right here.
Big kick echoing around the arena.
That Russian leg sweep by Bad News Barrett.
Wade
Barrett going to work on Stone Cold.
once again, momentum has changed.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing here? He's putting those educated feet to good use. Doing what he does best.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Wade Barrett is in. That's gotta be it.
And Bad News Barrett, could he get the win right here?
And Austin kicks out.
Stone Cold kicking out at the last second.
Austin's in trouble. Not this.
Oh, what's Bad News Barrett have planned here? A DDT! A DDT on the ring apron.
And he gets escorted back through the ropes.
Back into the ring now.
Stone Cold sending Bad News Barrett to the corner.
Drops the elbow. He's got him.
Stone Cold with a neck breaker.
Luthez pressed by the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold wins. Stone Cold will be advancing to the semifinals of the King of the Ring.
And here's just some of the, I don't know how you want to talk about it.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything.
Stone Cold advancing in this King of the Ring tournament. And now we're up to the semifinals. The semifinals. It'll be the Crow versus Kane. And it'll be Kofi Kingston versus Stone Cold. One of these four men will be King of the Ring. And now it will be the Crow versus Kane. And here comes the Crow.
The following contest is
Earlier tonight, he defeated Dean Ambrose.
to the ring.
Now he faces
Michigan.
Kane, 2002. And here comes the big red machine, Kane, 2002. Kane 02 defeated Big E earlier tonight. The quarterfinals and now the semifinals, who will be facing the Crow. Could we possibly see King Kane here tonight? And here we go. The Crow versus Kane 02 in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Who will be going to the finals? to meet either Kofi Kingston or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A lethal series of kicks. And that one hurt his hand. Kane has gained the upper hand. Nice reversal there. Well, Kane has always been short on words. We all know that. But he isn't short on ways that he can knock you silly. Like if he drops
A back body drop to the Crow from Kano too.
all the way to the announce table through the air with that big foot.
The Crow counters.
Oh, nice reversal. You hear how his leg connected? Oh, and he lands that one right to the head. Watch out here. What a clothesline by Kane. And down goes Phantom. What a fierce kick.
Kane working over the leg of the Crow. Looks like Kane has the advantage right here. Kane is in full control at the moment.
It's lights out time. You can't see. You can't breathe. It feels like Kane's gonna crush your skull like a grape. Believe me, panic sets in.
Kane's going outside.
And we're going back.
And he goes back in. A drop kick from the Crow.
Whoa, he's measuring.
But Kane with a side slam. Kane going for the pin right here. Will Kane be going to the finals? Only a 2 count. Now Kane going outside once again. And he goes back inside. Crow going to take advantage of Kane's mistake.
Once again, momentum has changed.
Now Kane taking apart the announce table.
Now with complete control.
Counter by Phantom.
And a neck breaker.
Oh, trying to rip that lower back. Now back to the ring.
Now both guys came back in the ring at the count of 5.
The big red monster gets out of the way of that one.
You know, he can really move that big frame quickly.
And the Crow with a neck breaker. An elbow drop. And another elbow drop.
Oh, look at this. Trying to put him away.
What a move by the Crow. And the Crow going for the win here. And Kane kicking out at the very last second.
Look at this. This could be it. That's it. He's done.
And the Crow going for the win here. And the Crow will be going to the finals.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. And here's some highlights from the matchup. Whoa, I can't believe what we saw.
And the Crow, he will be going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Could we be looking at the next King of the Ring? And now it's time for the other semifinal match. It will be the New Day's Kofi Kingston taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the winner of this will be going to the finals to meet the Crow.
From parts unknown, the superstar. Wow, listen to that reaction.
Kofi Kingston earlier tonight defeating The Miz in the quarterfinals. Now in the semifinals to face off against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Approaching the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
One of the biggest superstars in sports entertainment. The fans are showing love.
Stone Cold defeating Bad News Barrett earlier tonight. Go to the semifinals. Stone Cold and Kofi Kingston face off. One of these two men will be going to the finals to face the Crow. But who will it be? Will it be the Texas Rattlesnake? Or will it be the New Day's Kofi Kingston?
This should be an epic match for the WWE Universe.
Here we go, Kofi Kingston and Stone Cold locking up.
Something special. Steve Austin making moves.
And a slam by Kofi Kingston. Taking down Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A bit of a test of strength here.
Now another lock up. Kofi Kingston with a takedown on Stone Cold. A kick to the back. A tornado neck breaker.
You hear how his leg connected? Man, that one rocked him.
Kofi Kingston working over the leg of Stone Cold.
What a terrific reversal by Steve Austin.
What a hard knockdown, big time impact. A swift
And Kofi Kingston is in full control right now. Stone Cold reverses.
Oh man, what a neck breaker. Into the spine buster.
Spine buster by Stone Cold.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Now momentum is in the corner of Steve Austin.
A neck breaker by Stone Cold.
How much damage that did.
The Luthez press. That patented Luthez press by Stone Cold. Now Stone Cold going for the pin. Only gets a 1 count.
Oh, big right hand. And he goes for the neck breaker.
Another neck breaker by Kofi Kingston. And a leg drop by Kofi Kingston. And this could be it. Kofi Kingston could be going for the finals. Only gets a 2 count.
Took his head off with that lariat. That was a heavy shot.
Kofi Kingston could be setting Stone Cold up. I believe that was a trouble in paradise. Could Kofi Kingston be going to the finals? And he does! Kofi Kingston defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin. Kofi Kingston will be meeting the Crow in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament.
We got a couple of I can't believe what
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
He gets a big victory here tonight.
love him or hate him. That was an incredible match.
Kofi Kingston going to the finals of this King of the Ring tournament. And now it is time for the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. The Crow going to go one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. One of these two men will be the next King of the Ring. We'll go ahead and skip the entrances because we've seen them twice, especially the Crow's entrance because it takes forever. Because I gave him the Undertaker entrance. So yeah. Anyway, this will be the finals of the King of the Ring tournament,
And we are live with our main event.
and both of these guys represent Raw. So whoever wins this match will be meeting Seth Rollins at Bad Blood for the WWE Championship. Will it be the New Day's Kofi Kingston, or will it be the Crow?
Collar and elbow tie up.
And a lock up between the two. Kofi Kingston working over the arm of the Crow.
Superstar's looking great here at the top of the first. What a kick that was. And he hits the drop kick. What impact. You hear how his leg connected? He does it again.
And now the Crow working over Kofi Kingston.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the Scorpion Death Drop by the Crow. And an elbow drop.
Great reversal. Ow, what an elbow. And he reversed it. Good move there.
And another elbow drop by the Crow. A drop kick to Kofi.
The quick kick. did. Oh, man, that knee looked painful. Oh! Watch out here. Oh, that's devastating.
Kofi Kingston send the Crow to the corner. Kofi Kingston going to the top turnbuckle and a splash to the Crow. Kofi Kingston going for the pin. Could he be the new king of the ring? And only a 2 count. The Crow kicking out at 2. Wow, what a kick! What a kick to the Crow. Kofi Kingston going for the cover. Can he get the win? He gets it! Kofi Kingston is the new king of the ring. Believe in the power of positivity.
And here's some highlights from the match.
Kofi Kingston, our new king of the ring. He will be going to Bad Blood to face off against Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. And now it is time for the king to take his throne. The New Day's Kofi Kingston picking up a huge win here tonight. Kofi Kingston is our new king of the ring. He will be going to Bad Blood to face off against Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. It was a wild tournament. It was a crazy tournament. Full of thrills and chills. Back and forth action. In the end, Kofi Kingston came out victorious. What a night that the King of the Ring pay-per-view was. So that's all for the King of the Ring pay-per-view. I'll be back probably tomorrow or sometime this week for week number 9, I believe this will be, for Universe Mode. So that's all, and I'll see you all next time.